amazing people, and welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. So today we're going to go and do this 10-ish minute look. This look would be perfect for just running out the door, for school, for work, just errands, anything. Literally it took me like 10, like I said, like 10-ish minutes. I want to say like 15 minutes maybe. And that's pretty good for me because it takes me like 3 hours to do my makeup. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so we're first going to start off with the Covergirl True Matte Made Foundation. I am in the shade M80. I'm just going to be using a very light layer because again, this is a 10-minute makeup look. So I don't want to put anything too heavy. It's just something like a light coverage to just get out of the door with basically. Now that that is all blended out, you can still see like a little bit of markings on my face. So like I said, this is just a very light layer. It's just something you want to just throw a little bit of coverage in just to get a little bit of, you know, a little bit of something out of there. So next we're going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I am going to use the shade Sand today, and I'm literally only going to do like 2 stripes. Because again, we're doing 10 minutes. We want it to be light. And a tip is, if you normally use like a brush to apply your foundations, when you want to do like a light coverage type of situation, try using like a sponge, because foundation brushes definitely make your foundation more for full coverage. I'm sure you could still use a brush and make it light coverage. I personally don't like a brush. I personally like using a sponge. And oh, by the way, this is my favorite sponge of all time. It is the Japanesque blending sponge. I actually got this idea from Thomas Halbert. You guys probably know who he is because he's dope as shit. And yeah, it is just super nice. It's super like squishy and like flexible, and it's only $10. So beauty blender, I know I've never bought, fun fact, I've never bought a beauty blender in my entire existence. I've used a beauty blender one time because my best friend had one. I guess she got one in like a BoxyCharm or something, but she had one and I used it on her, and it's, I mean, it's alright, but is it worth $20? I don't know. Now that that's all blended out, I am going to put the tiniest little bit of powder. I am using the Fit Me powder, and I'm going to use the shade Fair because I'm just going to be setting literally like right here. I'm just going to use my same sponge, still damp, and I'm going to just tap the tiniest bit underneath my eye. Next, we're going to put on a little bit of blush. I'm going to be using the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Lumioso. And you guys know I'm not really a blush type of girl, but Nikki Tutorials has been inspiring me to use a little bit more blush. Next, we're going to bronze our face, and today I'm going to be using the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I'm actually not going to contour my face. I'm just going to bronze because we're keeping it light. That's the whole mood for this video. Keep it light, sis. Keep it light. Now we're going to go in and spray our face with a little bit of Fix Plus. And when I say a little bit, I mean like half the bottle. So now we're gonna go in with my all-time favorite highlighter. You guessed it, sis. Like Amrezy, this Amrezy highlighter, I just cannot. I literally cannot. Okay, so now that I have you guys all close and personal, I am going to do my brows. So what I like to do on like my simple days are brow pencils. So it's either, my go-tos are either the Benefit Precisely My Brow, and I'm in the shade number 6, or the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I really like the Brow Wiz because it's pointed, and I don't really like the ones, you know, like the brow definer ones. I don't like those because they're really thick, and I like to have like nice crisp lines on my brows. So I'm just gonna speed through this brow part because it's kind of self-explanatory, so just keep on watching. So far, and you're probably saying to yourself,
Nicole, your brow looks real raggedy right now.
You're right, but the trick, my number one tip for brows: concealer. Conceal your underneath your brow, not the top. No. Underneath your brow, conceal it. Please, I beg you, conceal your underneath your brow, because it literally will take your brow from this to this. You just see how much more clean and just nice and shaped. It kind of like shapes my face more. The concealer I am using is the same concealer I used on my face, the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Sand. And the brush that I'm using is the Sigma F70 brush. Another key is this brush. I do have a affiliate code, and I will leave that down below if you would like to use it. If not, you don't have to, but I do have a code, and I will leave it in the description box below. But this brush literally is a lifesaver. It's rounded. You see how it's rounded but flat at the same time? It just makes it so much easier to carve out the brow. I even use this when I use when I cut my crease. I use that. So you're just gonna conceal underneath your brow. Now that we're all concealed, we are going to use a little bit of clear brow gel. Today I'm using the Essence Clear Brow Gel. This brow gel is like $2.99, $1.99, either one of those. Either way, I will link all the products that I'm using down below, so if you missed it or I didn't say it clear enough, I'm not sure, I will leave everything linked down below. So we're just doing a little go through, and it kind of just breaks up your brow a little bit. It makes it look a little bit more fluffy, and then it also makes your brows stay in place all day long. Next, we are actually not going to do any eyeshadow. We're not going to put any falsies on. I know. But literally, falsies, it's just too much. Like when you're just trying to get out of the door, you're just trying to go to school, go to work, go just run errands, do anything, like just putting lashes on, I feel like it's just too much. You know what I mean? Like just throw a good mascara on, curl your lashes up, and just get out the door. Well, I am going to curl my lashes first. I'm just using this e.l.f. lash curler. I'm sure there's plenty of other way better lash curlers, but this works for me, and we're just gonna go with it. Today for mascara, we are going to be using the new Covergirl lash back. I can never say this. I literally can never say this. Covergirl lash blast, or just throw me away. Just throw the whole Nicole away, okay? Covergirl Flourish by Lash Blast. Boom. So it comes with a primer and then mascara duo. So first you apply the primer, obviously, and then you apply the actual mascara. So this was sent to me, this CoverGirl mascara was sent to me by CoverGirl, so shout out to you, CoverGirl. So it does give like a little hint of white, so you definitely wouldn't want to wear this by itself. But we are gonna apply mascara over this and that whiteness will go right away. Now we are going to apply the actual mascara. And I really like this little wand. It's really thin and it's good for lower lashes too. So we're just going to throw this on over top. And then we're done with the eyes. So today I'm going to be using the NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Beige, and on top of that I'm going to be using the Dose of Color X iluvsarahii. Am I the only one that loves to say that? Iluvsarahii lip gloss in the shade Barely There. I'm going to use the Iconic London Prep Set and Glow spray. I just really like this spray when I'm doing like a simple look because it just gives you like a all over radiance and like glow and all that stuff. So just going to do a quick spray of this and just look how cool it is. Like, seriously. I literally, when I first got this, I just went like this for like a solid 5 minutes. And I also like to spray it on like my arms and my body. Now I'm just going to lay this hair and do something with it. And then I will be back for the mandatory Beauty Guru dramatic posing. So this, let me turn my music off. Okay, so if you like this look, make sure you give a big thumbs up down below and leave a comment saying whether you'll try this look or not, and if you like it, and give me any suggestions you'd like to see down below. I'm willing and able to do whatever video you guys would like to see. I'm going to try to be a little bit more active on YouTube. So I want to try to do a little bit more in-depth tutorials for you guys, because I do a lot of tutorials on my Instagram. I'll make sure I'll leave those down below, but I mean, they're only 60 seconds, so you can only go in depth as much as 60 seconds. You know what I mean? Like, how in depth can you get with 60 seconds? And you're not even talking, so whatever. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.